Hello, Ivan. I noticed that you can speak English, Bulgarian, and a little Romanian.
Hello, my name is Ivan CHOLAKOV. I'm 23 years of age. Mă numesc Ivan și sunt din Bulgaria. Здравейте, аз съм Иван Чолаков. Приятно ми е от град Ямбол съм, Каргоно. I've been living here for maybe 19 to 20 years. It's been a long, joyful ride. I've had an amazing childhood from both countries, Bulgaria and Ireland. And I'm working together now with my wonderful friend Pascal at the National Children's Hospital. Do you have any questions for me that you would like?
If you can tell something about your childhood.
Well, my childhood was very interesting because I got to grow up with a lot of culture from many different countries. We had classmates. We had from Romania, Bulgaria, Croatia, Bosnia, Russia, Irish, English, Scottish. So it was an interesting mix in the school. Of course, in Ireland, it's much different compared to Bulgaria or Romania, since the education system is very different in terms of how many subjects you're supposed to learn, how many subjects you're supposed to finish with at the end of the year. And, it's different, but it's an adventure. And do you need any other questions?
Yes, and after your school, you go to the high school, yes?
So when I first arrived here, I was 4 years of age. Both my parents took me here. I started in junior infant at Stanhope Street, Brunswick Street, Dublin 7. After that, when I was 6 years of age, I went to primary at St. Paul's CBS on North Brunswick Street, Dublin 7. They're right beside each other, but it's a Christian all-boys school. Since some schools over here are mixed, but some are very, authoritative towards like just boys, just girls. They don't want mixed. And also, I had a uniform. At start, it was like white shirt, gray jumper, and trousers with black shoes were compulsory and mandatory to wear on school. But we had a few subjects that we had to do. We had 8 or 9. You could choose from them 8 or 9. Some chose business, others chose art. It depends on the preference you get during the year. So after I have finished primary school, then I went into secondary school. Whereas in our countries, you would say high school. But we start here. First year would be 7th class, yes? 7th class in Romania is first year here. I was 12, 13. So that's where the big years started to come, and I had to focus on what subjects I would like to have in the future, since you could choose them from the start, and then after third year, which is 9th class in our countries, you change. I graduated 2017 with 6 higher subjects and 2 ordinary. The 2 ordinary were maths and Irish, because I don't need Irish, but I know Irish if I have to speak it ever in my life. And after I finished college, I decided I would like to study airline studies and travel tourism. So I wasn't too sure, and I did a level 7 in Pierce College, in Finglas. I finished it, graduated after 1 year, and I wanted to travel around to Australia. I never got into it, and I was offered a job for Lightning Protection International, where now I work with Pascal together at National Children's Hospital in Dublin. Is there any other?
Yes, if I may ask you,
Yeah?
which one it is for you the mother language?
My native language is a very tough question because I can operate simultaneously English and Bulgarian fluently without an error, as I know both grammar and language and when to use it. So I would have to say, only because I've been living here for so long, I'd say English, but Bulgarian is fluent because I grew up with it, and my mother and father both speak it, and at home as well. And I went to school in Bulgaria. I interrupted myself. When I was 10, I went back to Bulgaria because both my parents wanted me to speak fluent Bulgarian, and they wanted to know, Bulgarian history, Bulgarian literature. So I had to go back for 2 years, and I did in Seoul, Kirill Metodi in Burgas, one of our most beautiful cities. It's very big, very huge. If anyone ever wants to go, you should go visit. It's also cheap, but also very nice and beautiful, and amazing diners, kebabs as we call it. The other one was Yambo, which is my hometown. My granny is from there, my father is from there, my mother, everyone is from there. So that's where I spent another year studying in the Izikova GPC, Vasil Karagiozov. That's the name of the school, and it's only language based. I even attended a few competitions for the English speaking and spelling bee, which I have certificates at home, but it's not important anymore. Is there any?
Yes. Did you travel abroad with your company?
Yes, so when I was 20 years of age, my company asked me if I was willing to work in Sweden during the COVID period. I decided that I was willing to work in Sweden and I agreed. So they sent me over there and I spent 2 years and a half living beside Gävle, Sandviken, and a place where I was situated was called Orsunda. It was a very beautiful village, close to the native Sandviken, where they have the ice hockey and the stadium. But that's where we lived, and it was a very pretty, nice, very calm village. You know, it was very relaxing. The atmosphere was electrifying yet calm and gentle. It was a nice place. People were very friendly, cooperative. Our landlord was amazing, big, huge house. It was just very nice time living there. A very, very good accommodation. No complaints.
Did you learn also Swedish?
I learned a bit of Swedish. Jag pratade svenska liten. My girlfriend's Swedish and she's teaching me bits and pieces, you know, kaffe, bula and all of that. But Sweden is one of my favorite countries to visit and to also look around. They have nice places to see, waterfalls, ponds, seas. Apparently you don't need a fishing ticket over there, you just need a boat. So it's very good if you're a fisherman like some of us. After we worked on Microsoft data centers, after we finished, I was sent back home to Dublin where I'm working, and then my company decided after 9 months to send me to Denmark. And in Denmark I lived in a place called Hedehusene 2640. It's a nice house, a bit overrated in terms of accommodation, but nothing that we can't, you know, live without. So we had the main things, you know, hot water, heating, internet, all of that was very good. And it was close to Copenhagen. I didn't do much sightseeing now, Pascal, but I hope to return one day and maybe do some more. Yeah.
Are you going to marry with your Swedish girlfriend?
One day, if God will allow me and she will allow me, I would love to have her as my wife.
And any idea where you're gonna live then?
In terms of living, I've always wanted to live in Ireland actually, but not in Dublin, in Kildare. It's a County Kildare. It's beside Dublin, maybe 40 minutes with the bus or train or car. So it's not too far, but I like it since, see, I grew up here. It's a 1 million population. Dublin is a very, very busy capital. Transport is a disaster at some times because you can't catch buses, you can't catch Lewis's, there are delays because of weather conditions, because of everything. So in terms of Kildare, I think it's a calm, well-situated place where I'd like to live with my girlfriend in the near future. Yeah.
So she's working here as well?
She is. After I brought her this July, I got her the public service card, the PPS number all sorted. She got a job in Majorel. I'm very happy for her, only proud because, you know, it's a big step to move your entire life for your boyfriend to come to a different country, English-speaking country nonetheless, and to be able to actually kind of adapt to the circumstances and the atmosphere, because it is a very packed and very busy city, a very busy city. So I'm very happy for her and I'm very proud. She has started working and she's also loving it. We're excited. I cannot wait for her family to also arrive here this Christmas, which is in maybe like 13 days. So yeah, presents. Is there anything that you would like to know?
Thank you so much for our conversation. And if you want to add something at the end, please do it.
If you ever want to come visit Ireland, come and visit Ireland because you can get a nice chicken fillet roll down here.
What places would you recommend for visitors?
For visitors, it depends what they are interested in. There is a nice booster that even I am willing to go. It's called afternoon tea or evening tea. And basically, you buy your tickets with your family or friends, you go onto the bus, and you can drink tea, eat toast, and go around scenery that you are interested in seeing in Dublin. I think that's a very, very nice expedition to be on when you arrive here. Also, Guinness Storehouse, you could brew your own Guinness. Jameson Distillery down in Smithfield, you can make your own whiskey and taste it. They even give you a little shot for home, I think, or the little bottles before. Tato Park is one of the main destinations in Ireland because of their attractions in terms of if, for kids. Kids love crisps, chips, as we would call it in our countries. But Tato Park is like a place where they designed only Irish-specific chips. It's called Tato, T-A-Y-T-O. Pascal might be able to show it later what it looks like. But kids love to go there because there's roller coasters, attractions, and also grown-ups like to go because it's fun for the grown-ups to see the kids getting sick.
And other nice places outside Dublin?
Outside of Dublin, the cliffs of Moher are very beautiful. They are quite the distance, but at least once in your lifetime, they are worth seeing, as you have to travel through a wooden bridge and go on a cliff to take a nice, beautiful scenery with your family and friends. I think that's a very memorable moment. And also the scene down there with a bit of fog, yet the ocean is breaking into the waves on the rocks. It's a nice scene. Kilkenny is a nice county. Kildare also is a nice county to see. Dingle is down in Cork. If you ever want to see Cork, Cork is another beautiful city and place to visit in Ireland. Yeah. In terms of food, I don't know, guys. €3.50 chicken fillet roll in Pitapan, Bolton Street is the best chicken fillet roll you can ever get. Yeah, and that's from me.
Thank you so much,
Mulțumesc,
Ivan.
Pascal.